Welcome everybody to the Mere Nonsense podcast, where we're your hosts, Brad, Billy, and Z, talking about, well, nonsense, really.
Shit.
Right, dude?
Nonsense.
I want to open up with one actually. Thanks for having Jesus last week. We had 40 plus viewers on our last video, and that is awesome.
Right, dude?
Yeah.
More than I thought we'd
Great.
get in a long time. So
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Um,
Just seeing one extra viewer anytime is just like super exciting.
Getting new
also,
subscribers as well.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate all the new subscribers.
Mhm.
Since we're a Scooby Doo podcast, for whatever reason, from that hidden episode we were never able to post, did you guys know that Shaggy's real name is Norville Shaggy Rogers?
I knew it was
Norbit?
his last name was Rogers. I didn't know his first name was Norval.
Norville, Norville.
All
What
right,
a
dude.
name.
He apparently has a sister.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Is her name Norina?
Norvila?
Shuggy, Sugie.
Shuggy?
Yeah,
That sounds lazy. Shaggy and Shuggy.
yeah. Oh, sorry, Maggie Shuggy Rogers. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Maggie Shuggy.
How did they get the nickname Shaggy and Shuggy then?
I mean, Shaggy. He's a shaggy dude.
All right. And what about Shuggy? She giving a lot of sugar?
That's
She's Sugar Mama.
Probably,
Sugar mama.
honestly. I mean, come on. You don't have a brother that can use 0.00001% of his power and be like the ultimate beast in the universe and not try to step up your game in some sort of way.
So she has all the financial power. He's got all of the
Yeah.
fucking regular power.
I love that they officially went into that with whatever that game was,
Multiverses?
Multiverses, and
Yeah.
just gave him Ultra Instinct.
Fuck yeah.
That's so funny. That's one of my favorite fucking memes.
Speaking of which, is there a release date for that one yet?
Probably not.
Multiverses. I can't type today. Because it's like beta right now, right?
I think
It says July 2022.
Okay. Yeah, I remember they did a private beta and Critical was doing streams for it.
Yeah.
But there's a trailer I saw for RoboCop. I don't know if you guys saw it when I brought it up to you, but
I just saw it was a thing. I never actually looked it up.
the
Is it
atmosphere
called
looks
Rogue
great.
City?
Yes. The atmosphere looks great. If it's anything remotely close to that trailer for the actual product, at least, the landscape's going to look good.
Yeah.
They did show maybe a second or two of the gameplay for it's supposed to be a first-person shooter, and it reminds me a lot of the Cyberpunk FPS. And
When I looked up on Google for this, apparently they're coming out with a Terminator one too.
oh yeah, Terminator game. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see the video though, so I'm not entirely sure what kind of game that's supposed to be. I know they did fucking Billy. I love you, Billy.
What's he got?
It's got to eat.
Oh shit. No, they did a Terminator game way back in like OG Xbox, and that was actually pretty good. They did a first person, actually not a first person. They did third person shooter. It was pretty cool because while you're going through the action, you can see his body slowly chip away, and you can actually see the metal exoskeleton of his.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. I don't think it was called Rise of the Machines because that was the third movie, but it was around that same time when it came out, I believe.
Yeah.
But
if
RoboCop turns out to be better than Cyberpunk, dude.
Terminator Survival Project reveal trailer.
Oh. What's it looking like? Is it cute?
I'll give you the play-by-play.
Not as cute as you.
Someone's on the ground, laying down, going. Terminator just opens the door, just full exoskeleton. That's it.
Yo, could you fucking do audiobooks, please?
Can you be my soundboard?
Yeah, right.
Have you guys ever seen or accidentally stumbled? I don't know if we talked about this. We like accidentally stumbled upon a porn video where it's for deaf people, or not deaf people, blind people. So it talks through like what's happening. It's like voiced over.
No.
He gently caresses her leg. One time I was, scrolling through the hub, right? And I was like, oh, this is an actress I like. Didn't even pay attention to the title. And it's just one of those things where like it'll tell you exactly what's happening in the video over like whatever's happening in the video. So whatever sounds they're making, they're talking over it.
Right.
Just like when we were watching, what was that movie you recommended to me?
It's a 13.
And we're all like, "What the heck is this like extra noise going on in the background?"
Oh no, that was the Northman.
The Northman.
Like I thought it was just a weird ass narration at the beginning.
Oh yeah, yeah. That movie was actually a lot better than I thought it'd be.
It was a lot worse than I thought it was going to be.
It definitely was weird. I'm telling you, man. All those movies. As soon as you see A24 in the fucking trailer, it's not gonna be what you expect it to be. For better or for worse.
When his mom fucking kissed him.
You tell me
that's what did it for me.
You tell me you don't do that?
When they were on all fours, barking and howling.
Okay, you're right. that also was a little fucking weird. Only a little though.
Right, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. If you think that was weird, you should watch Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Now that is a weird fucking movie. And surprisingly, I liked it, but is if you thought watching I think it was the Witch that you saw on Edibles was weird, yeah, don't do Lighthouse or any of the rest of their movies on Edibles. It's just too much, man. It's too much. I saw that they had a trailer. Surprisingly, I'm kind of late on it, but it came out June 29th for SEE season 3. I know I showed Billy and Venus a while back, the first episode, but it's a Jason Momoa show on Apple TV, and the third season is actually the final season. Kind of surprised, but yeah, more power to them.
This is that Book of Eli shit, right?
Yeah.
Hey, the Book of Eli was great.
That was a great movie. Fuck yeah, that was great.
It was so good. The first time I ever saw that, I was in basic training, and it was on a Sunday. So what we did in the mornings was, while everyone else was off doing their religious whatevers, because they had to give us some time for our religious activities.
Yeah.
For those that didn't go, we just cleaned up, did some area beautification, which is just like kicking rocks and picking weeds, and then we'd watch movies for like the rest of the time.
First of all, why the fuck was your first viewing of it when you were 18?
I was gonna watch it. Not watch movies.
You didn't watch movies growing up?
Not really.
Really? Find it kind of sus.
Just only saw like the Harry Potter movies. That was really it, and like a few others.
What did you do growing up?
Well, sports. I was a 3-sport athlete, so I was always busy with that shit.
Cap.
And then when I was at home, video games or homework and chores, playing with friends.
Homework and chores, Cap.
Brad was
I had a stricter mom than Brad has a stricter hairline.
Brad was a 3-sport athlete as well.
I was more than a 3-sport athlete.
He played baseball. He got beat by his dad. Got a lot of chores done every day.
I played running away from my dad every day.
Yeah,
Got beat by my mom. Does that count?
of course
Yeah.
it does. It's a sport in its own.
That's a. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that joke. Could we talk about how on TikTok this week, actually like yesterday or 2 days ago, Howie Mandel, known specifically and only for his role in Little Monsters, um, put a video of a prolapsed anus on TikTok,
What?
like zoomed in and just pulsating.
What?
What?
It's him stitching it, prolapsed anus, and going, "Is this a COVID thing?"
Jesus.
And now the internet's fucking blowing up
Well,
over it.
You just reminded me of something interesting. So I don't know how familiar you two guys are with Blippi, but he is a gigantic YouTuber for kids. Um,
Sounds familiar.
he
Okay.
he's got a really high pitched voice when he plays the character, and just got like a huge fan base. Like all the fucking kids are watching him. But what people didn't know before he became Blippi, he was known for what was that? The Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
His version of the Harlem Shake was, it started off with him sitting on the toilet and just like, I guess, just there taking a shit or whatever. And then when it jumps over to the dancing, he was actually taking a shit on his buddy.
What?
Yeah, on the video. I mean, kudos to this guy for being able to turn it around and become a great, like, very loved YouTuber. But yeah, that shit's fucking wild when I found out about that.
Oh, I'm watching it right now.
Could you just imagine if Steve from Blue's Clues was just like some fucking biker guy? Like I don't know, he was just like in Hell's Angels or some shit like that, and just did some Sons of Anarchy bullshit. I don't know. Oh yeah, you're watching the video. That video's fucking...
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
That shit's fucking wild, man.
Projectiles. So, are you looking it up, Billy?
I am.
Of course he
So
is.
for the audience, starts off with him like sitting on the toilet, like Z said. You don't see anything, and then it cuts to, I'm assuming, his friend laying on the ground, upside down, whatever, meat in the air, and then I don't know if this is just from what I was watching, blocking it, but it put like a black box over it, over the area, and once the beat drops, he just projectile shits all over his friend. And we're not talking solid, like we're talking this guy had McDonald's for the last 4 days and just went for it. Holy shit, dude.
And that man.
And now this guy is a fucking kid's.
Yup. 6 seasons, by the way. And they're not short either. They're like hour-long episodes at least.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Billy's reaction.
I don't know if I can fucking find it.
Just send him the link at this point.
Might as well.
But yeah, can you just imagine, like, what if the Steve from Blue's Clues did some crazy shit like that? And just no one really knew about it till like later on.
It was actually Steve and the other guy who replaced him.
Oh yeah. They had to cut a deal, or else the guy that replaced him was gonna, go in public and release all the secrets, release the Kraken, if you will.
Someone released the Kraken in that fucking video, I'll tell you that. man was backed up.
Billy patiently waiting while eating his food. It's just a normal Sunday night for him.
Billy's got some fudge that he's about to eat.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Glad that he was at least wearing eye protection. But there's nothing protecting his mouth.
Oh, man. Could you imagine the cleanup, dude?
He's just like...
See, that's like... That's a step past Jackass, I would say.
Is it?
Is it though?
Is it?
Nah,
They
dude.
literally
No.
put them in a fucking porta potty and
No
launched them in
fucking
the air
way.
with the Poo Poo Supreme.
Because look, I think we even talked about this at one point in the podcast. It's some Jackass shit. But the only thing that I've ever like clearly seen / remembered was years ago. I was dating this girl. She ended up buying one of the fucking movies, and fucking Steve-O was making a vomit omelet. So he was eating the ingredients one by one, and then he made himself puke it out on the fucking pan. They made the omelet, and I forgot who ended up eating it, but someone ate it. Like,
probably like Wee Man.
what in the flying fuck, dude?
Well, it's just like,
Chris.
what was that one where they got the guy running on the treadmill and they got the hose, like he's in a plastic bag, and there's a hose like out of his ass, and it's collecting all of his sweat.
Oh yeah, that was at the beginning of Jackass 3.
We'll do some
Ugh.
fucked up shit. Like that guy threw up, and then the cameraman threw up and got it on the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so no fucking way this is a step beyond Jackass. That's on Jackass level right there.
You were right. I forgot about some of those. I was thinking more so of like the one where Steve-O wore like the astronaut helmet and the guy like farted into the
Oh god.
Oh, the
Yeah,
deep sea
yeah.
diving helmet.
Yeah.
and then he pooped in it a little bit.
Fuck yeah. No.
And then he started puking in the helmet.
And then their newest one, they really did market the fuck out of Francis Ngannou doing that punch to the guy's nuts.
Yeah. I do want to watch that one.
Is it even out yet? As in like for streaming?
I thought I saw it somewhere. I saw Jackass like 4.5 somewhere.
I feel like you only see those on Netflix, like nowhere else.
Jackass 4.5 is on Netflix, right?
No one wants to deal with Jackass besides Netflix.
Not wrong.
Netflix is all the help it can get.
Netflix is the only ones that could pay for their medical bills, so.
I don't know. It kind of seems like Netflix is probably the worst one right now.
I mean, would you rather get paid by fucking Hulu? Like,
I mean, they probably have more to pay because they're under Disney now.
I'll say at least Hulu would be able to pay you.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, financially, I think Netflix is going downhill right now still.
yeah,
they're
losing other people from bumping their shit up to $20 a month.
I'll say their decision to make it more expensive,
and then bringing in ads for like their lowest option. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting take. I mean, they originally made so you wouldn't have to deal with advertisements, but here we are.
Right.
And they were trying to, and I think they still are trying to push through where you can't really share passwords or anything. Trying to crack down on that.
Yeah.
And one thing is, I think like, the CEO or somebody came out talking about it where, they barely even want multiple people in the same household to be able to share an account. And there was a video where this guy was talking to it's a skit, right? He's talking to his friend, and he's the guy works at Netflix, and he's like, hey man, how you enjoying Netflix? Are you liking the shows we're coming out with? He's like, yeah, I really like it. My son really likes it. My 3-year-old. We have that account for him. For just the kids shows, and he's like, he pays for it, right? No. He has the account under my name, and we just switch over to his stuff. But he pays for it, right? You're taking money off of my fucking table.
Love to
fucking
see
dumb.
it,
Also, like, so we actually pay for a family plan because we let Kara's parents on it, and they give us half of it. So
right.
that works out. So like, why would you take that away
Right.
Or why
Right.
would you want to try to limit that when you literally market a plan for multiple?
For real. I mean,
Netflix is
they're doing that with every other service too, honestly. Like, not just
It's
Netflix that's
just so
dealing with it.
stupid, though. Like, I get it, try to squeeze it for money, but you're just gonna get people not using your service.
Well, at this point, I'm assuming they'd be desperate just because of how far down they've gone in the last year or two.
Yeah.
So it
How
makes
I
sense
would
many?
why they're
say
cracking down
I
on it.
would say go into the opposite line, be like, hey, you can have one account, you pay for it, and then if you want to add on another one, like $3 extra or something.
$3 a minute.
Per account, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, no, they'd go bankrupt right away.
One thing that Twitch has done that pissed me off, also hi Twitch, I know Billy's streaming. They made it so as a streamer, you could decide to have ads at the beginning of your stream every time someone clicks on it,
Mm-hmm.
or you can
That
opt
is
out of
default.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could opt out of that and then just run your own ads like as you go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Twitch decided we're gonna, I think they made it random. We're just gonna give you 5 minutes of ads randomly, no matter if
Yeah.
you're a subscriber or not or anything. Just boom ads, and like there are times where like I was watching like a speed run or something, and there was something cool about to happen. I just got hit with ads. I fucking subscribed to this channel. I shouldn't be getting ads for this shit, you know?
Right.
Well,
Didn't
that should be something that the channel creator, the content creator can uh manage, because you can turn on or off ads showing for subscribers.
No, so that this is something that Twitch specifically pushed through, force people to get ads.
Interesting.
didn't
Also, I think a couple weeks ago it came out that they're taking even more from the revenue for streamers now.
And then it said they were,
Yeah.
or that
Yeah, I think
they just
Tim the
like more in
Tatman was
general.
talking about it the other day. Not
A
the other
lot of
day,
people
but
are
like
getting moved
maybe
over to
like
YouTube,
a few weeks ago, talking about
right?
the new moves that Twitch was making, and he was like, it had to do with I think um the subs. So they were doing something where like you couldn't get subs unless you had this many followers or whatever it was.
What?
And Tim the Tatman was just talking about how like, dude, I mean, for a long time that was pretty much what my only revenue was just subs.
So they're probably, from the sounds of that, they're probably making it so the entry level to be a affiliate or uh, partnered is harder now. That'd be my guess. And then also, so right now, I think you wouldn't make about half off. Like, so if a sub costs $5, you'd get 250 from that. I think they're changing it to a quarter, so they're taking 66% or whatever, or 75%.
That's
I think it's
fucked.
a third, so 66. They'll be taking 66%.
Right.
So that's stupid.
Yeah, that really is fucked. I mean, that's why a lot of people are moving over to YouTube.
I was pretty against watching people on YouTube for a little bit because I like the Twitch platform better, but I'm starting to watch people on YouTube now. I
Yeah.
watch Dr. Lupo now. I'll watch Tim every now and then. The only reason why I don't watch Tim is because I'm so tired of Warzone.
I mean, it's just good to have competition, honestly.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Right. So yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it is just going to be a monopoly, and then they can do whatever they want.
Let's be honest. Who was the quote unquote direct competitor with them that got eaten up? That was Ninja was on Mixer.
Yeah, that was
Like
that was
that
by
was
Facebook though, wasn't it?
no. Facebook has its own, and Mixer has its own, or Mixer was its own thing.
I could have sworn
Um,
Mixer was owned by Facebook at one point.
I'm pretty sure it was Mixer on its own, and then Netflix, not Netflix, Facebook might have absorbed them,
Yeah.
but they got rid of Mixer altogether. Um, but because I remember specifically Mango and Panda streaming on Mixer, and then Panda saying he was going to switch over to Facebook. So that being two separate things.
Oh, yeah, Microsoft shutting down Mixer and partnering with Facebook.
Right. It was Microsoft.
Yeah.
So Mixer, I had never considered as a direct competitor, anyways. Like they had Ninja. Ninja was probably pulling in only a couple thousand views.
Yeah.
Every stream. Meanwhile, when he was on Twitch, he was getting 40, 50, 60, 70,000 people watching.
Right.
Well, like Tim probably still gets like 30 or 40, but on Twitch he was getting 70 or 80.
That also comes to comfort level, really, because whenever something new like that comes out, I mean, no, not that many people want to transition over, create a new account, and then, especially if there's just not that many interesting people in there, they don't want to deal with it.
YouTube is such a good transition because who doesn't have a YouTube account?
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
If you're on Twitch, you probably had a YouTube account first. Like I made my first YouTube account in 2005, and I made a Justin TV account in 20. I don't even remember 2010, 2011, back when it was Justin TV.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, son. Brad's OG.
Yeah. It's like he's like one of the guys that had a MySpace before getting a Facebook.
I mean,
I had a Facebook before I had a MySpace.
Oh, what the fuck?
Do you guys remember your MySpace?
I do. I remember I had this game. I don't remember what the game was called, but it was like a white background, and it was like you would mine resources and like get soldiers and planes and weapons and all that. You would just attack different like little countries, and I'd log in every day, do all my shit, and then I'd log out, and then I'd go in the next day.
Had a vampire game where like you would like get power-ups and stuff, and you would feed off of blood, and then you would fight like real people.
All those games were essentially the same.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there was a game called Mobsters or some shit like that, and then like all the other games just
Mafia
just did the same thing as that.
That's what the vampire one was. It was exactly like.
I think I played that same vampire one too.
Because you could end up owning property. The more power for that vampire one, the more powers or like the more weapons you have, easier it is to take out the property or defend your stuff like that.
Do you remember owning someone's images? You would comment on someone's pictures and be like, "I own this now," and then you would tag it as this person owns this. That shit was so cringe, bro.
No, I don't think I ever dealt with that.
Oh, that was cringe as fuck. You had your top 5 favorite people, you know, and then like, you know, someone would go over and be like, "Why am I not in your face?"
Yeah, the friggin' music in the background too.
I am so for that still.
Mm-hmm.
Right, dude?
Yeah. Let Facebook
like the fact that Facebook never did something like that though, that was
right.
I mean, fuck, MySpace had fucking 10-year-olds doing HTML on the daily.
Right, I learned HTML just for that shit. It has to be some copyright issue thing.
Probably.
Is it though?
Yeah, because so the whole thing with copyright, like getting your videos copywritten for music, is they don't want people going to this video to listen to their song. So in similar vein, they don't want people to get to Facebook or MySpace, whatever, to listen to that song because they're not getting the views. They're not getting the revenue from it.
But I mean, like, they still would get royalties from it.
They don't want to, even if they did, unless they see an actual, I guess, profit from it or some sort of benefit from it. They just don't want to share the money. They don't want to share it with anyone else. I mean, Tumblr kind of fell with the same thing. Tumblr used to do that whole MySpace shit too. You were able to edit your profile like crazy. You were able to add music onto it at some point.
You used to be able to have porn.
Yeah, that too.
That's where Tumblr stopped being fucking Tumblr.
Now it's all on Twitter.
Or Reddit. No, Tumblr was bought after was it by Yahoo? I think it was by Yahoo. Yeah. And then I remember specifically just like I had this gap between before they were bought and then after. And then just scrolling through this shit and seeing advertisements, I'm like, okay, well, there goes that.
I tried.
Yeah.
Everything goes to die with Yahoo.
Oof.
Most notably, Community, the TV show. They were bought by
Oh yeah.
Yahoo.
Yeah.
That show was so fucking good.
Do they only do one season after Yahoo bought them?
One or two.
Didn't
But I think they lost. I think they lost Gambino in that season. They lost. I think the old guy actually did die.
That's
And
kind of
then
fun.
they lost. Yeah, they lost. I think
He was one of the
couple
main
other
characters. I remember him. It's funny though. I only saw that show in TV video in high school. My teacher loved to put that up whenever we didn't have anything specific to watch.
I got Hulu specifically to watch that and then branch out from there. I started my Hulu account in college. I watched all of that shit up until the Yahoo shit stopped watching.
Right.
I only got a Hulu account to watch Band of Brothers.
It was on Hulu?
It was on Hulu.
Damn. Kind of surprised.
That was back when
honestly.
I was in basic. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was so upset because I was like, I don't have a Hulu account. My mom's like, hey, I got a Hulu account. I was like, hell yeah, I'm watching Band of Brothers.
Oh, and then I kept my Hulu for Doctor Who. It was on there for a while. And then I think everyone lost Doctor Who. Now it's on HBO Max though, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a better platform for it, anyways.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, HBO's just been killing it, I think.
They've got a lot of good stuff on there. But you know what they don't have on there? Peaky Blinders.
Peaky fucking Blinders.
Hey,
one
man.
of Z's favorite shows.
I mean, it's not. It's a good show, though. It's a really good show.
I like getting my occasional clips on there. Like on TikTok or whatever from Peaky Blinders.
I did notice, though, that show has become the edgelord, like, meme. Not meme, but, like, I don't know, inspirational quote, whatever. You know, take a still from that show of Cillian Murphy just smoking, and then you put a fuckload of captions on there. It's like, yeah, you know, fucking hard work beats jacking off all day, blah blah blah. So, I mean, probably not wrong, but you're probably
That's what you went with.
You know what I mean, Billy.
No, I don't.
You're probably subscribed to that, Shane. You wanted me to say something directly from one of those inspirational quotes that you love so much.
Have you guys watched any of the new bit for Ozarks?
The new? You mean the old?
No, they just finished season 4.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. I am on episode 7.
Of season 4?
Yeah. So.
I am on... I've been binging it. Dude, for a while, there was a sound. I bring this up because there was a sound where it's like, and if you want to stop me, you've got to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Well, that's from fucking Ozarks. I didn't know
Oh
that
my
on
god,
episode
that's
9.
amazing.
But yeah, that's from Ozarks. I was like, holy shit.
So
like,
that's got to be
sounded familiar.
It's got to be in like one of the last few episodes then. That makes sense.
I think it's in episode 8. I think it was in the one that I just watched.
I swear to God, if that was Wendy, it would make sense if it was Wendy because she's fucking
Not
wild.
Wendy.
Okay.
No, it takes a fucking turn.
Yeah.
But no, it's still good so far. I kind of want to go back and rewatch it because one of the episodes I wasn't paying as much attention.
The show is really solid. I mean, for a show that doesn't have action, like crazy amount of action. I mean,
so you said you're on episode 7. Did you just start 7?
I don't
or like
know.
you're about to start 7.
I don't know. I'd have to look back at it. But no, this show is really good. At least for me, it was really good at like just keeping me at the edge of my seat. Like, holy fuck, because you know, essentially, this show is about laundering money for the drug cartel. Otherwise, the people that are laundering, if they don't do their job, they're gonna end up getting killed. So any moment if they fuck up, they could end up dying. And I mean, they've been pretty good with that for the entire run so far.
Yeah, even episode 7, like, still provide or gave me some like, I looked over and I was like, what the fuck just happened? I had to play it back. I was like, oh my fucking god, what? Like, it was at like the beginning too, I think, when it happened. It was fucking,
Oh yeah,
oh my god.
I still remember that first episode was amazing. What a great
Oh
episode
yeah.
to reel you
Oh
in.
yeah.
For anyone
Better
that's
than
just
One Piece.
curious about getting into Ozark, if you haven't already, that first episode, if it doesn't reel you in, then the rest of it won't.
Yep.
Which is good too, because I mean, as long as it's not something like Breaking Bad, where a lot of people consider that show being like the best show ever. But then I watched the first season and I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? This first season is dog shit. And they're like, oh, it gets better. It gets better. I'm like, you're telling me I have to go through season 1 and possibly 2 for me to fucking enjoy a show that's only 4 seasons long, and then they added a fucking movie to it? Nah, I'm all right, man. You guys can enjoy that though.
And the spinoff, Better Call Saul.
I hear that is actually better than Breaking Bad.
Yeah. I liked it a lot.
I've been meaning to get into that one. Because I like that actor. He's the one that did Nobody, right? Or Mr. Nobody? Or whatever it's called. It's kind of like John Wick type of movie. I'd have to... Yeah, it's called Nobody. Same guy as that plays Saul. Bob Olenek? Odenkirk. Yeah. Because that movie was pretty good too. But yeah, that actor is awesome.
Not to be confused with the movie Mr. Nobody with Dr. Morb. I'm gonna fucking morb himself.
Is he morbing?
Oh fuck yeah,
He's gonna fucking morb. Oh, okay. Speaking of, the guy who created Yu-Gi-Oh died. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Insert the meme. It should have been me, not him.
Did you see how he died, or how he was found?
No.
In the fucking Japanese ocean, wherever there, in a scuba diving accident.
Damn.
Or a snorkeling accident. Dude was 60 years old snorkeling solo and was found dead.
Solo? Holy fuck.
Apparently he's known for that, for going out and doing that kind of shit by himself.
There was another person that died.
There's several people this week that died. Actors.
This one, I can't remember who it was. He was like the CEO. Or no, it was
the Japanese Prime Minister.
Yeah, the former Japanese Prime Minister. They're blaming American gun laws for it.
Oh.
Yeah, they actually said it was Brad specifically's fault. Yeah.
I believe it.
Well, FBI, that's not true. I did not get it.
FBI, open up.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Or in Brad's case, that corpse.
I did not sleep with that intern. In fact, I was up all night.
Hey, there we go. Speaking of which, there's this amazing clip that Billy Brad gave me a great idea for it. Billy needs to use it as his sub notification for when he's streaming. But I do these test runs before we start streaming, just to get the voices going, and get the volume up and everything. And in one of those, it was just me and Billy, and he's just talking shit to me, and he's just it's just like trying to, mimic my voice and just go like, "Oh, Billy," and then he just goes back, "Billy." we're gonna have to fix that clip and have it as his notification. It's amazing.
Can we get that as your sub notification, Billy?
I'll put it as my resub notification, so it gives people incentive to resub to me.
That works. Yeah, why not? Soon enough, someone will see that.
If you sub me, you get the Pikachu.
Can we face capture it, and then you could use that as the image too?
Make it one of my emotes.
Yes. Well, Zia's Photoshop now. I actually
We all
just tried opening Photoshop and
Yeah.
made it thing go to your email.
And of course, the first fucking thing that you do.
Oh no, I mean right now.
No. I mean the
right,
first thing that you did with it was put Billy's picture with his uniform in the casting couch picture.
I was
Didn't
trying to
even
find
like
like a
turn
picture
it
because I wanted to
around.
like figure out how to get him on the couch, but I couldn't find a good picture. So I was like, I'll make it. It looks like a selfie, or it is a selfie.
It's
And I
from
was
like
gonna.
fucking 2017, 2016.
So I
Holy
wanted to
fuck.
have that, and then just have like the feel be like, got my first interview today, guys.
Fuck yeah, Yug.
Fuck yeah, you.
Oh yeah, Yug. Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
Yug.
you.
Oh yeah, Yug.
So I am buying a house tomorrow.
Yeah, you ready
Good
for
for
it?
you.
No.
No, you're not excited?
So I'm excited. I am. I'm thinking about like how is that first month gonna be living in like a brand new house?
It'd be
Like I'm
like
gonna be
living in a brand new car.
fucking terrified, bro. Like I'm
You'll
gonna
be
be in
fine.
there. I'm gonna be hearing noises and shit. Like I'm fuck.
Gonna fucking
You can
morph.
just not care about them. It's
Do you guys
literally
want to
that
come over
easy.
and watch a horror movie and scare me
Yeah,
on
let's watch
my
Morbius.
moving day?
Can we watch both of the
Fucking
what's the ones with the clown that Brad hates?
it. I don't
No,
hate
not
it.
it.
I love those movies.
Brad's the only one
Not
that wants
it.
to watch it.
No.
Terrorizer?
No.
Oh, Terrifier.
Fucking
Terrifier.
Terrifier. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those aren't scary.
Oh, Killer Clowns from Outer Escape. That's
I'll watch
Outer
that.
Space. I haven't
I'll
seen that
watch
one.
that even though it's dog shit. Those are a good laugh.
such a great B tier scary movie.
You know what we did watch? 4th of July, actually. We watched the 2021 Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah.
What dog shit? Like 2 out of 10 dog shit.
A lot of
Yeah.
people said it was way worse than the original.
Yeah. But
Because it was.
like I hate dumb people in horror movies. You know, like, oh, don't go in there kind of thing. Like, but the amount of dumb that so there's a scene where there's like a party bus
Mm-hmm.
in
It's
the
in the
town where
trailer.
he's
It's in the trailer for anyone that.
and there's a guy filming him like, do anything, you'll get canceled, bro. And then he starts revving up his chainsaw and starts killing people. And then all you see are people like trying to like tap at the window, like open up, and it's just like
There's literally a fucking handle
realistically,
for an escape on the back.
right?
Like that's what every bus has.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention the emergency escape windows.
Mm-hmm. Which no one bothered
With
pulling.
the handle.
They were just slapping at the windows, calling it a day.
That was fucking stupid. Then there was they had not the actress but the lady from the original film. She came back. She has a shotgun.
Yeah.
And she just stood in front of him like, I'll blow. Say my name, motherfucker. Like I'm pretty sure she said that. Say my name.
That I hope it ends with that movie, with the amount of stupidity that people, just all the stupid choices that they make in horror movies. I hope that ends in that movie because, I mean, come on, we're kind of far from that shit at this point. Like, just if it's something you can't really deal with, like if it's the Conjuring type of shit, they're confused, obviously, but they're not completely fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm. Another reason why I like Cabin in the Woods, right? Dude, at the beginning of the movie is smoking a bong. Cop starts to drive by, turns into a bug. Yeah. So he has like a bong, right? That's like this fucking long, and he's able to compact it into a mug. What does he do with that bong later? A zombie or whatever the fuck tries coming after him, opens it back up, and then hits him like it's a fucking baseball bat.
Right.
Like that's the shit I like in fucking horror movies where people are
using intelligent.
Like, yeah. Or
what was that?
Realistic. It doesn't even have to be intelligent. Like realistic. Like who's gonna sit there when you have a chainsaw, bro? I'm gonna cancel you, bro. Like the film directors were trying to make a statement about like
influencers.
With that.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and it's like I get it. But at the same time, like no one.
On that subject too, it was a weird take. Like that they had for one of the main characters. Maybe she might. Would you consider her the main character, the one that at the end?
School shooting chick.
Yeah,
Yes.
because so her and her sister are the main characters. Um, it was weird though because like her sister, one of the sisters was more of a main character than the other one, but the other one,
The roles kind of switched at the end.
yeah, it was weird. But anyways, that one of the sisters ended up seeing this guy with a weapon, with a handgun. He was the mechanic of that village or whatever. Went to his shop, saw a handgun. He had also an assault rifle of some sorts. But anyways, her backstory was she survived a school shooting. That is, should that be a, I don't know, should that be a story? I mean, I guess it's Hollywood. Like, there's no limit to what Hollywood would do to like get some sort of shock value or some interesting new unique take. But I mean, she kind of should that even be in a movie at this point?
I mean, why not? You have other films where people are, war veterans. You have people who are burn victims, rape victims, and they play off of all of that shit with PTSD and all that. Why not do this school shooting? That unfortunately is now a reality. So,
right. It's just it's just a tough take, and I'm just a little surprised that it was in a movie. I guess so fast. And I don't know. It's just a tough take. Yeah.
What was that movie, Z, that Venus recommended we watch? That one night?
There's a lot of them.
The one where like they go to the Blood Fest. Is that the name of it? Blood Fest?
I think that was, yeah, it was called Bloodfest.
That movie was pretty funny and pretty good.
Yeah.
And I know, Brad, I don't think you've seen it, but it's it's pretty much just like, yeah, every trope that in a scary movie and all the classics is like how they get out of it.
Yeah, it was on Amazon. It was actually a really good movie.
Better than the latest Texas Chainsaw Massacre, by far.
Oh, 100%.
Still not better than Open House though.
Debatable.
Till Open House 2 comes out, we'll see.
Debatable.
The kid from Spider-Man's in there.
Yeah,
the kid from Spider-Man.
Yup. Yeah, I told you he was in there, and then Zachary Levi was in that one too. The guy that plays Shazam. That movie was pretty good. If you ever get a chance, just watch it.
Would recommend it.
It's got that cabin in the woods feel to it.
So they all die with a Titan hand falling down and killing everybody.
It's not copy and paste the homework, but it's a really fun movie. What?
I am only ever gonna watch Cabin in the Woods ever again. That's a perfect film.
My buddies was like, he asked me, he's like, do you watch horror movies? Because I love horror movies. I got a whole vault of them. I was like, yeah, one of my, we do these movie nights. And he's like, all right, I'll get you a list. First list he gives me: Event Horizon, The Void, The Ritual, Harbinger Down, Leviathan, 1889 or something, Splinter, The Cube movies, Circle, The Thing movies, The Autopsy of Jane Doe, Insidious 1 through 4, Sinister 1, the second one sucks, Knock Knock, Oculus. I was like, we've watched like 90% of those actually already.
Yeah. Leviathan is one I would want to watch. I haven't seen that one.
Which one?
Leviathan.
Leviathan, the 1989 one.
Yeah.
Or something.
That looks interesting.
I do want to create like one of those picker wheels of movies for us to watch, and then just
get a list.
Checking those off.
I mean, you can make those. You just put a list in, don't you?
What's up?
Yeah.
You can, like, if you have a list, you put the list in that website, and then it just puts them on a picker wheel.
Oh, you could do it on a website?
I think so.
Yeah, it's literally called pickerwheel.com.
Yeah, that's honestly a better thing to do than just everyone deciding on
You just
something.
put a list in, and then add list, and then spin it,
Yeah, because at the
and
end of
then
the
we can
day,
remove them.
like, no one. I mean, we all want to watch a movie. We just don't want to feel like we're
Responsible.
forcing it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, that when you guys like basically forced me to pick the other day, I was like,
well,
well,
yeah,
Kara
because
wants to
you
watch
were making a big deal about not
You
inviting
guys
you.
never invite
You didn't
me.
We
invite
only did one, you dirty bitch, and you were
and I wasn't
complaining.
invited.
Oh my god. So
No, yeah,
Also-
totally. I think we should definitely do that. And then because another thing too that I've noticed is every time we're like, well, you pick something, we're like, and then we totally pick something not on the list. So the list
yeah,
just keeps growing and growing.
right. So
You
it's
guys wanna
definitely a
keep
lot better to
watching
do the fucking
Star
wheel.
Wars movies.
What up?
You guys want to keep watching the fucking Star Wars movies?
We
That
want to
was-
watch them with you. And that was only like a little thing.
I don't
I
wanna
think that
watch
was
them with
Venus
anyone.
mainly.
I
was
mean, it was
actually-
me too.
I was actually trying to watch those movies with my sister because she hasn't seen them before, and it kind of is hard to rewatch those movies multiple times.
is.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah.
big fan. Oh, fucking
You're
watch
only a
it.
big fan of one character in the whole fucking series,
Name of
Darth Vader.
Jar Jar Binks, you bitch.
No, you don't even like Darth Sith or Sith Vader or Sith fucking Binks.
Billy.
It's not like toast.
Mere nonsense.
I'm just
All right,
just
so
drinking
the
this
list.
water.
Albert toast.
We got the thing. We got it. What else do we want to watch?
Killer Clowns from
I
Outer
actually
Space.
have the list.
Insidious's.
Killer Clowns.
That's a fucking.
I,
that's
okay,
I
the
hate
thing.
Killer
All right,
Clowns,
all
but
right,
I'll watch
all right.
it.
We got the thing.
You can literally put a list in.
Tremors.
Like if you just copy and paste the
Shut up,
list
Billy,
into
I'm typing.
fucking Discord, and then you can copy and paste it into that
Shut
thing.
up.
Billy,
I'm making this
you
easy
do
for you.
realize I can't fucking go through Discord like that, right? You dirty bitch. How many times have we told you this?
Can't just like control
How many
A
fucking
copy,
times? How many fucking times have
control
we told you
V
this,
enter.
Billy? How many fucking times have we told you this, guy?
How many times have we told you that you're fucking technologically
14
incompetent?
monitors and 13 of them.
No,
And he
that's
doesn't
Billy.
even know how to
That's
type
Billy.
Y.
That is Billy.
All right,
I have
Tremors,
4
Killer
monitors.
Clowns. I have it. I have the thing. What else do we need to watch?
Darkman, Space Jam.
Both of them.
Space Jam. Space Jam
1 and
2. We'll just do it where if we get
Oh.
Space Jam 1 or 2 first, we'll watch 1.
Can we get both Blair Witches as well too?
Both.
both?
The
Both.
fuck?
Yeah, they came out the sequel.
See, but not by the same people though.
I don't think
Blair
so. But
Witch.
Venus
That was-
Venus was
Question
watching
mark?
him and she wanted to get him added.
Oh, all right.
So I'm not a big fan of Blair Witch. I might sit through it, but
Okay, but that
It
movie
could be the next one we don't invite Brad to.
I ended up I actually do like that movie a lot more after the YouTube channel what is it? HISHE, How It Should Have Ended. They ended up making one for the Blair Witch. It was the funniest shit ever because at the end they're when they're supposed to see the witch, they end up getting knocked down and they're like, cut, we have to do it again. The movie's ruined now. We were supposed to do a big ending with the scary witch, blah, blah, blah. Now it's all ruined. I'm going home. Yeah, ever since then, I've liked it even more. So we got the Evil Dead movies on there, right? We did the first one. We just need to do the second.
Evil
We didn't
Dead
do the first one. We
2,
did.
Dead.
Oh no, it was just me and Brad and Kara that did the first one. Yeah.
Because you, me, my mom, and dad, and I think Venus.
No, because you ended up seeing Army of Darkness, didn't you?
Yeah, we did Army of Darkness. Yeah. Oh, were you not there for that one?
No, I haven't seen that one.
How many Evil Deads are there?
3.
Yeah, there's 3.
I just put all 3 of them on the list.
Okay.
We can decide future. If you want to just take it off or not.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Okay.
Demolition Man.
Demolition. Okay.
And that's it. I did have 13 Ghosts on here, but we saw that last time.
Sure. I gotta go through and see stuff that I'm been wanting to watch for a while. Like, Z, would you rewatch the Aliens movies?
Oh, I would love to. The first 2, fuck yeah.
Alien, and then is Alien 2 just Alien 2, or is that
It's Aliens?
Aliens?
Here, I've got like a huge list of movies if we wanted to It's got like all the Aliens and Predator movies in order, different. It's a bunch of different movies from categories and shit. If you guys want that list, I can send it to you guys.
Well, this is more of like once it pops up in our head, like, oh hey, I haven't seen this, you know.
I mean, like, what about the Godfather movies? You know,
That's a tough one.
mm.
I've tried watching those movies so many times, and I fell asleep.
You don't
to
like
them.
the Godfather?
I don't know. I might not. I've never actually fully seen the movie.
Yeah,
I just remember being bored to death.
Interesting.
Which is funny because supposedly by a lot of people's standards, those are arguably, if not are, the best movies ever made.
They're really good. Yeah. In fact, Family Guy did a skit on it. When they're in
I'm
the
pretty
panic
sure a lot
room
of
when
people
they're
have done
drowning.
skits on it, really.
Well, no, so they've got a lot of like references to it, but they have a skit on like the people's opinion of it, where they're all about to die in the panic room and it's flooding, and Peter goes, he's like, I have a confession to make, and they're all like looking at him, and he's like, I did not care for the Godfather movies, and then they're all like, what? How could you? I mean, and then they start listing off the cast. He's like, fantastic actors, great actors, did not care for the movie.
That's amazing.
Why, Peter? It insists upon itself, Lois.
What does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
You know, I agree with that. I agree with that statement. It insists upon itself.
That might be something I'd be willing to watch.
Family Guy?
Maybe like group watch in person together someday.
Yeah.
But like, we could sit there, we could joke around, we could pause it, whatever the fuck we want,
right.
do whatever.
Miss half
Those
of it
movies are so long.
They're what,
they really
3
are.
hours
That's
long?
one thing I don't like about them is how long they are.
That's turned me off to a lot of movies. Like I haven't watched Watchmen because I don't want to devote 3 hours for that. I'll do it for any of the Marvel movies because I'll go to the
Didn't you just do it for one of the freaking Marvel movies?
Which one's 3 hours long, Billy?
I don't fucking know. You think I pay attention to that shit?
No,
I sit here, you go to
was.
the movie theaters, and then you tell me, "Oh my god, we sat there for 3 hours."
No, I'll sit and watch like in the theater. Those kind. Oh, Batman was like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, that one was a long fucking movie.
That was a good movie.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Do you guys have a favorite movie of the year so far?
The year?
I still haven't seen the new Multiverse of Madness one. I know it's on Disney Plus. I just haven't gotten around to see it because I keep watching other shit like Ozark and things like that. But new Batman movie was 13 Ghosts was good. But I really did like the Batman movie a lot. It won.
I honestly can't think of movies that have come out this year. Batman was good.
I think so far Batman really has been the at least my favorite of the year so far. I mean,
I can't think of any others. Death on the Nile was good, Z. I enjoyed that.
That one was awesome, but that didn't come out this year, did it?
Oh, the Northman came out this year.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Movies released this year? Probably Batman.
Yes, this year, senor.
Yeah, probably Batman.
Oh,
I mean,
hold on a
Multiverse
second.
is probably close.
I totally forgot. They released Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, that one. That one.
A lot of people were upset that it didn't have Johnny
had a lot
Depp
of baggage to it. I mean, first the whole Johnny Depp thing, and now Ezra Miller. I mean, I'm not even gonna go into this shit anymore.
I forgot Ezra Miller was in that too.
But yeah, no.
Did they ever find him?
Who knows, man? Who knows? If they did, he's fucked. If they didn't, he's still fucked.
I saw a TikTok of this guy seeing Ezra Miller in public and like filming
at the McDonald's.
I don't know if it was like McDonald's, but Ezra Miller was just like, if you ask me right now, I can knock you the fuck out. And he's like, what? He's like, yes? No, what?
That guy. All right. I don't want to get into him anymore. We've talked way too much about him.
He's becoming our new staple, just like Open House.
For real. It just
them.
Yeah, oh god.
Oh yeah, that's right, them. Because that's what they prefer to go by is they them.
Is that what it
As
is?
Brad's wonderful fiance pointed out to us.
I love that thing where it was like, hey, that guy over there, they go by they them. Oh, they just stole your car.
Now, my favorite was your response when Kara said, Ezra Miller goes by they them. You mean P Doe.
That's what they should be labeled as. You ask me. But we won't get into that. Fuck it. Fuck Ezra Miller.
For real. I mean, yeah, just fuck it. Fuck. But
Fuck it. There's a good.
yeah. Yeah. All right, boys. Well,
All right.
if y'all got nothing else to talk about,
No.
this has been the Mere Nonsense Podcast. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time, hopefully. Deuces.
Bye.